करोति भजतां यो मुद्रया भद्रया तस्मै श्री गुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्री दक्षिणामूर्तये सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः।
जन्माद्यस्य यतः पेज 51 लाइन 3 तथा हि श्रोतव्यो मंतव्यः इति श्रुतिः पंडितो मेधावी गांधारान् एव उपसंपद्येत एवमेव इह आचार्यवान् पुरुषो वेद इति च पुरुषबुद्धिसाहाय्यम् आत्मनः दर्शयति. Vedanta does accept the role of tarka, reasoning, anumana, but it must be Shruti Sammata Tarka, means Tarka, reasoning in accordance with the Shruti, that certainly it accepts. This is cited now by giving an instance. In Brihadaranyaka we find Shrotavyaha Mantavyaha. Oh, Nididhyasatavya. Before that, you know what is that? Drashtavyaha. Atma va are drashtavyaha. Hare, you know who is Hare? Yajnavalkya addresses his own wife Maitri. Oh Maitreyi, Atma Darshana has to be taken to. Darshana means Sakshatkar. What are the means? Shrotavyaha, Vicharaha, Kartavyaha, inquiry has to be taken to Shravana. Then Mantavyaha, Manana has to be done. Third, Nididhyasatavya. Our context is Shrotavyaha and Mantavyaha. What is that manana? So that is mantavyaha. It includes, that means one has to reflect upon what is taught with the help of the reasoning. That is what is that mantavyaha. So this is corroborated by citing the Chandogya Shruti. The context was somebody was kidnapped and robbed and left in the forest. But how? Blindfolded. Some passerby, seeing that with the cry, he took pity. That means he removed the blinds, and then he doesn't know how to go because he's far away in some dense forest. He doesn't know the route. He told he is from Gandhara Desha, Afghanistan, presently Afghanistan. You know Gandhari? Gandhari is from Gandhara Desha. So that means all was our Sanatana Dharma culture in the beginning only. Afterward the changes have taken place. So he was there. So he told, look here. So he gave the road map, how to go, etc. What are the villages, towns that you come across, all route he gave. Now after his advice of the route, who has to act? There was no notebook and pencil. No doubt. He has to register in his mind. And then suppose he comes somewhere at the crossroads, he should be able to judge which way. Suppose he is not, if he is confused, he has to ask someone who knows it, etc. All he has to do, this person, whose buddhi is involved there, that person's buddhi, like that. Shruti says Tattvamasi Aham Brahmasmi, but this seeker has to discern it, and the buddhi must be there. Vedanta, that is very difficult. Ramayana, Bhagavata, very easy, because you are exposing to stories, and once the devotion is there, no problem at all as such. But here you have to apply your intellect. So that means what is the role of buddhi in terms of reasoning is certainly there. So let us see now. Say, Shrotavyaha Mantavyaha iti Shrutihi. This is the Brihadaranyaka Shruti. Panditaha Medhavi Gandharan eva upasampadeta. So yes, we know the context now. This person, who is that person who was kidnapped and left in a dense forest? Who is he? Panditaha. You know what is Panditaha here? So Panditaha means, so Upadeshavam. A passerby has given him instructions how to reach Gandhara Desha, his own place. So Pandita. Medhavi. What is the Medhavi? Generally, you know what is Medha? Grantha Dharana Shakti. Medha Shakti, Grantha Dharana Shakti. The retentive power in terms of memory. But here Medhavi means who is capable of ascertaining the route as told by the instructor. So that is Paropadishta Grama Pravesha Margavadharana Samarthaha. Paropadishta, the Margava, the Grama Pravesha. The Grama Pravesha Marga means the route that leads to his own village. Who has told him? Some passerby, Paropadishta. It's Avadharana Samarthaha, capable of ascertaining the, as per the instructions. Paropadishta Grama Pravesha Margavadharana Samartha Medhavi. Such a person, when he takes to return to his place, Gandhara Desha, his own place, eva, certainly, upasampadeta, prapnuyat, he will reach. He will certainly reach. Now, likewise, iha. Iha means here. Here means where? Samsararanya. That person was in the forest, dense forest. We are also in the dense forest, but we don't know. That is the only difference. So what is that? In the Samsara Maha Aranya. In the Samsara Maha Aranya. Samsaranya iha. So who knows? Acharyavan Purusho Veda. The famous statement. A person, a mumukshu, who has got the acharya, right type of acharya. That is also is important. Acharati shastrarthan paranapi acharayati. That is the definition of acharya. Acharati shastrarthan. Himself conducts in accordance with the shastra. Paran api acharayati. Makes others also live in accordance with the shastra. So acharyan. So acharyavan purushaha Veda means a person. Simply acharyavan, not like North India. Catch hold of Tom, Dick, Harry and make guru. Bas. He asks you, guru hai tumhara? Guru nahi hai. Chi. So you should have a guru. And any fellow they catch and then make a guru, land in problem afterwards. So that is there. So that is the, he say, no, acharyavan, a proper acharya, one who can properly guide as such. So Purushaha Veda, such person only can gain the Atma Jnana. Iti, in this manner, what does the Shrutis points out? Just as the person needs to ascertain the route instructed to him properly by making use of his intellect. Here also, what is that? Says one has to, that is, take to manana, reasoning, to ascertain what is told by the Shruti, so that one can gain the Atma Jnana. Iti, so Purusha Buddhi Sahayam. Sahayam, help. Help of what? Purusha Buddhi. So Purusha Mati means when the intellect of the mumukshu is involved, intellect means it is not going to keep quiet. It is going to ask 100 questions. means we have to take to reasoning. Tarka is involved. Purusha mati, that is the intellect of the individual mumukshu, means tarka, reasoning is involved. Sahayam atmanaha darshayati. Be careful about this word atma. This atma is not Satchidananda Atma. Shruti shows the help, necessity of the help of the Purusha Buddhi for itself, oneself. Atmanaha means for oneself. Make a note. Shrutehe, for Shruti. Atmanaha is not for oneself. Who? For whom? Kaha darshayati, ka darshayati. Shruti darshayati. Who points out? Shruti. Shruti points out the necessity of Purusha Buddhi Sahaya. To whom? To oneself means to itself. To itself means Shruti. Means Shruti does expect the Purusha Buddhi Sahaya in making this person discover one's own Swarupa. So therefore, Atmanaha means Shrutehe, for itself. For whom? For Shruti itself. Darshayati. Take the tika. Mantavyaha, line 3. Mantavyaha iti Shrutarthaha tarkena sambhavaniyaha ityarthaha. What should be done? Shrutarthaha. What is Shrutartha? What is told by Shruti. Thing taught by the Shruti. Shrutarthaha. So that is the Shrutarthaha. Tarkena sambhavaniyaha. By tarka, by reasoning, what should be done? Sambhavaniyaha means should be reflected. Should be reflected by tarka. Means, is it possible? How is it so? Why is it so? All this has to be ascertained by one's own reasoning. So therefore say, there is a, yes, sambhavaniya means should be reflected by tarka for its possibility, etc. Ityartha. Now this Gandhara Desha example, Tikakara explain, yatha, just continuing. Kaschit, some person, Gandhara Deshebhyaha, from the Gandhara Desha, Chaura Choraihi, by the thieves, Anyatra Aranye Badhya Netraha Eva Tektaha. Anyatra Aranye, somewhere in the dense forest, how he was left? Kidnapped, robbed, and left. How? Badha Netraha, eyes blindfolded. And certainly he must have tied the hands, otherwise he can easily remove the blinds. Badha Netraha Tyaktaha Kenachit Mukta Bandhaha Tadukta Marga Grahana Samarthaha Panditaha. So now he was Mukta Bandhaha. His blinds were removed. By who? Kenachit. By some passerby who took pity on that person, Buddha. Tadukta Marga Grahana Samarthaha Panditaha. Panditaha. Here Pandita Tikakara gives the meaning. Tadukta Marga Grahana Samarthaha. Capable of understanding the instructions given by this passerby how to reach Gandhara Desha. That capacity must be there. That is what is Panditaha. Swayam Tarka Kushalaha Medhavi, meaning of Medhavi. There we have seen Tikakara gives this way. Swayam Tarka Kushalaha is able to ascertain the pros and cons of the that is guidelines given by the passerby. So that is the Medhavi. Where does he reach? Swadeshan eva prapnuya. So he reaches where? Swadesha. Whose Desha? His own Gandhara Desha. This is the illustration. We are also in the same plight. Do you know that? Generally, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa used to give an example. See, more or less same thing only. See, 3 dacoits robbed a person. And then what they took to a forest and robbed, etc. And then tied the person to a tree. The one person said, why keep him, let us kill him. Another person, no, our job is over. Huh? We need not bother about that. But he said, let us bind him. And they went. Third person, he said, anyway, we have got the booty. Let him go there. And do you know what he did? He removed whatever that is tied up. So this person, you are so kind enough. So please, I don't know where I am. So please tell me how I can go. He gave the instruction. Then he said, so you are so kind, you come with me, accept my hospital. No, we can't come beyond that limit because police will be there. Police will be there. Do you know who are these three dacoits? Tamoguna, Rajoguna and Sattva. Tamoguna, Rajoguna and Sattva. These three dacoits, Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, they are what? They are totally robbed us of what? Satchidananda Swarupa. Tamoguna is ready to totally destroy you. Rajoguna said, don't worry about that, let us buy it. Sattva-guna takes pity. So Sattva-guna, why? So he unties and shows but why did that not come? No access, because police is there. Sattva Guna also has no access in Brahma. In Atma Brahma, see, have a simple illustration how much thing I know that. In Atma Brahma, Sattva Guna also has no access at all. So therefore I say, like that, here our plight is like that. See, Iha means in this samsara, what is that? Samsara, avidya kamadibhi. So we are robbed. By whom? Avidya, kama, karma. Ramakrishna Parama gave the example of Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Here he said, avidya, ignorance, kama, desire, adi for karma, and vasanas and all adhyasa and all that. Kamadivi, swarupanandat prachavya. Prachavya, having, that means taken away, having made to fall us from Swarupa Ananda. Swarupa Ananda Prachavya. Asmin aranye samsare kshiptaha. Where you are thrown now? Iha. Iha means where? Asmin aranye. Which aranya it is? For samsare kshiptaha. So we are thrown there. Then kenachid daya paravashena acharena. By some acharya who was very kind enough as such, by that acharya, you know whatever he is told, nasitvam samsari, you are not samsari. Then who? Kintu tattvamasi, you are verily that tat swarupa brahma sat swarupa iti upadishta swarupaha. So he is taught this way. Then what will he do? Japa, tattvamasi, tattvamasi. No. With swayam tarka kushalaha chet. If he is intelligent enough to inquire and ascertain as per the upadesha given by this Dayavan Acharya, say Swarupam Janiya, he will discover his Swarupa, directly cognize his Swarupa. Anyatha na anyatha iti, not otherwise. Not otherwise. Why not otherwise? This person is not able to ascertain as per the Shruti or the Acharya instructions. So therefore, anyatha na iti. What does the Shruti Bhashya points out? Shrutihi, the Shruti, swasyaha means for Shruti itself. Shrutihi, swasyaha means Shrutihi, for Shruti itself. What does it point out? Purushamati rupa tarkapeksham darshayati. What is that tarka? Purushamati rupa. Purushamati means Purusha buddhi. Because buddhi is always questioning and that ascertains, etc. So therefore, Purushamati rupa tarkapeksham, apeksha, requirement, necessity, it shows. there in the Bhashya, Atmanaha is that. What is the meaning of Atmanaha? We are seeing, Tikakara gives us, Shrutehe ityarthaha. Atmanaha Shrute means for Shruti itself. Shruti, it's for Shruti itself, the necessity, the need of Tarka is shown by where? Chandogya Shruti. So therefore, Shruti Sammata Tarka is certainly accepted by who? Vedanta. But not any Tarka. It should be in accordance with the Shruti. So now starts the important thing, the nature of Brahma Jnana. What exactly is the nature of Brahma Jnana? Have you seen or not? Which context? Avagati paryantam jnanam sanvacyayaha ichchayaha karma. Jnanena hi pramanena brahma avagantum ishtam. Brahmavagati purushartha. I hope you remember. Somewhere it was done. Once upon a time. Today, today Adi Shankaracharya Jayanti. I think this is a better way of celebrating Jayanti by studying the Sutra Bhashya. Sutra, you'll be happy. Sometimes people say they do Parayana. Bhashya Parayana. But we are studying the Sutra Bhashya. It's good that day came one of the 3 days only. Saturday, one of the 3 days. Something great. Fine. Let us see. Next year also it comes here. During how many years it comes during the Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So automatically the celebration will be there as well. Fine. Now this is the what is told now, to gain knowledge for Brahma Jidnyasa, Dharma Jidnyasa. For Brahma Jidnyasa, what is necessary? Shruti is necessary or not?
Yes.
Then Manana? Yes. Tarka is necessary. The Pura Pakshi is like that. Sir, where do you find the Shruti?
In Vedas.
Vedas, is it not? Now Karma Kanda portion also ascertains what is told by the Shruti. It doesn't need any Tarka. Tarka gandham api na apekshate. Leave aside Tarka. Tarka gandha, a whiff of Tarka also it doesn't require. Now look, that is also Shruti Pramana. This is also Shruti Pramana. And being the same Pramana, here also what is not necessary? Tarka should not be necessary. Why are you loading us with all these things? Always lighter the better. Our Indian railway slogan. Less luggage, more comfort. Why you want to be Guru? Guru has got too many, Fat also is Guru, Guru also is Guru. Why you want? So we don't need that. This is not only Manana Tarka, Anubhava also is Sahakari Pramana. This is now see the contrast between the operation, the mode of giving the knowledge in the Karma Kanda, same Shruti, and in the Jnana Kanda, the mode differs, why, etc. At length, now he is going to, Bhashyakara is going to deal with that, and how Anubhava, the direct experience, Atmanubhava, is an indispensable constituent of Brahma Jnana. All this will be pointed out, and we will take the help of Panchapadika also, because at a particular juncture, Ratnaprabha is not very clear. See, we have got this word, no? Lagati Marma. Lagati. Like that, Tikakaras at times do Lagati. Lagati means they just circumvent. That means they are not away. That means they don't touch certain points, etc. And they go. Maybe Spashtam. It is like many times it happens, especially professor. This is very clear. What he can't understand. this is very clear, and he can straight away skip. You can read for yourself. That's what so he can skip also. It is, of course, it is not like that. When they were thinking, they said this need not be elaborated as such. So they must say it happens in all Tikakaras, etc. So here, that way Ratnaprabha is very consistent as far as Chatusutri is concerned. Afterwards he does Lagati. Here also little Lagati he has done. Whereas Nyaya Nirnaya after Chatusutri is very, very consistent with Bhashya. He doesn't leave even any phrase from Bhashya, means he explains and if he has not touched means it is obvious that there is no necessity of any tika further. For us it may be necessary, but generally it is not required. So therefore, that wherever required, I will take Panchapadika, because Panchapadika has made it very, very clear beyond any trace of doubt. Plus, Panchapadika has got an advantage. What is the advantage? Direct disciple. Padmapadacharya, who has written Panchapadika, is the direct disciple of Adi Shankaracharya. So there is no room for forgetting something or something. And also the legend says Bhashyakara had gone through this Tika, means it has got its approval also. Yes. So now take Tika further. Nanu Brahmana Mananadi Apeksha Na Yukta. So you have told that what is necessary for Brahma Jidnyasa, Manana, Adi for Niridhyasana, all these, Manana, Niridhyasana, all such things. Na Yukta is not proper to say. Why? Vedarthatvat. Because it is something taught by who? Veda. So therefore, how illustrate this is what is called a forming a anumana. First pratijna, this is to be proved. What is that to be proved? Brahma means Brahma Jidnyasa doesn't need manana and nididhyasana, anubhava, that's all these things, it doesn't need. Why? Because hetu, it is Vedartha, it is something taught by who? Veda. That is how. What is the illustration? Like what? Dharmavat. Dharmavat means Dharma Jidnyasa. In Dharma Jidnyasa, you don't need tarka, manana you don't need, you don't need anubhava also. Pramana is one and the same or not? Pramana being one and the same, Veda being the same pramana. Here also, what is not necessary? Manana, tarka not necessary, anubhava also not necessary. This is what the Pura Paksha. Then what does it need? Kintu Shruti Linga Vakyadayaha Eva Apekshitaha. Apekshitaha. These are required. What are those? Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Adi. These are what are called as Sahakari Pramana. Make note of this word. These are 6 Sahakari Pramana. You see, in Dharma Jidnyasa, a Vidhi is there. Vidhi means either do or don't. Nisheda also comes there. So now this exactly the Vidhi or Nisheda. How to ascertain? There are certain clues in the very Shruti itself. That means Shruti is the Pramana, main Pramana which gives the Vidhi. But in the Veda itself, there are Sahakari Pramana. Sahakari Pramana means what? Auxiliary, secondary means of knowledge. Pramana is means of knowledge. There are secondary or auxiliary means of knowledge. What are those? Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Adaya. We'll see there are 6. Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Sthana, Samakhya. All will be defined in the Tika. Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Sthanam, Prakaranam, Sthanam, and then Samakhya. Each will be defined as such. So these are 6 Sahakari Pramana. Based on this, what is done? This is the Vidhi is ascertained. This is from where? Shruti. So likewise, in Brahma Jidnyasa, all that you need is Shrutyadi 6 Sahakari Praman. Shruti-linga vakyale eva apekshita iti ataha aha. So who says now? So this is the Purapaksha. Bhashyakara says, my dear sir, it is not correct. It is not so. Though the pramana is one and the same, the mode of operation or whatever, avabodhana prakara, the mode of imparting knowledge differs. Do you know why? The nature of the knowledge of a given thing is not determined by your pramana, is not determined by your buddhi, it is determined by the vastu itself. That means that is the nature of knowledge is determined by vastu. See, what are you doing now? Listening, is it not? Now the sound. Now sound, is it you are operating your pratyaksha pramana, the sense of hearing. Is it that ear decide this shabda to be like this, or the existing shabda is heard by the ear? Again, pramana is decided by whom? Pramana, whether pramana is decided by who? Vastu. See this microphone. I told you, what, see the microphone, and you are turning your ear to forward. See, is it that? Not possible. You have to see the form, means you have to make use of ear. So why? And if you have to listen to me, simply seeing is not going to help you. What you have to do? You have to hear. Means here for seeing the microphone, eyes, hearing the sound, ear. Who determines? Vastu. The rupa determines. The rupa determines the pramana, pratyaksha pramana in terms of seeing. Shabda determines pratyaksha pramana in terms of hearing. So therefore, vastu determines the pramana. Again, the nature of the jnana in terms of sound, in terms of rupa, form, in terms of smell, etc. determined by whom? Vastu. Vastu only. Is it not? So therefore, don't say what applies in the dharma jidnyasa applies. It will be very clear at length. It is going to be that is ascertained. Take the bhashya. No.
न धर्म जिज्ञासायाम इव श्रुत्यादयः एव प्रमाणं ब्रह्म जिज्ञासायाम
किंतु
श्रुत्यादयः अनुभवादयः च यथा संभवम् इह प्रमाणम् अनुभवावसानत्वात् भूतवस्तु विषयत्वाच्च ब्रह्मज्ञानस्य
No. What is that no? Sir, it is not correct. What is not correct? In Brahma Jidnyasa, that is, there is no need of manana, adi for anubhava, etc. is not correct. So why? Take the bhashya. Dharma Jidnyasayam iva. As in the case of Dharma Jidnyasa, you have to take the Dharma Jidnyasa word as this way. What is it? Jidnyase dharme iva. See, these two words are coming there. Dharma Jidnyasayam iva, and then comes the Brahma Jidnyasayam. So therefore, Dharma Jidnyasayam means Jidnyase Dharme Iva. Whereas Brahma Jidnyasaya means Jidnyase Brahmani. Jidnyase Brahmani. Tikakara gives that. So Dharma Jidnyasaya, as in the case of Dharma. What Dharma? Jidnyasya, desire to be known. In the case of Dharma, that is desire to be known, Iva Shrutyadayaha eva pramanam. Brahma Jidnyasa. That no should be brought here. Means in Brahma Jidnyasa, that is in the Jidnyase Brahmani, Jidnyase Brahmani, in the Brahma that is desired to be known. Unlike Dharma Jidnyasa, unlike the Dharma that is desired to be known, Shrutyadayaha eva pramanam na. So Shruti Adi, Adi for Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Sthana, Samakhya. So these three, or also Adi can be taken as Itihasa and Purana. Other meaning can be given. Adi can be Itihasa and Purana. So means they are helpful, but they alone cannot be the Sahakari Pramana. So how? Say, then why do you say so? The reason is Kintu, whereas we'll see this Shruti, Linga, Vakya, Pramana, all these, what are those, we'll see that. Say Kintu, whereas Shrutyadayaha, Shrutyadaya means Shruti, Linga, Vakya, etc. or Itihasa, Purana, Smriti, Adi for also Itihasa, Purana and Smriti, either way. Shruti Adi can be Linga, Vakya, Prakarana, Sthana, Samakhya. These 6 lingas, 6 Sahakari Pramana, or it can be Shruti, then Itihasa, Purana and Smriti. So, Kintu Shrutyadayaha. So, what is accepted? Shruti Adi, yes, they need. Plus something more is there. So, what is that something more? Anubhavadayaha. So, Anubhava Adi. What is that? Adi in Anubhava? Manana Nididhyasana. That is Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, leading to Anubhava. Leading to Anubhava. So that Anubhava, Yatha Sambhavam. Yatha Sambhavam means as much as necessary. Yatha Sambhavam, as much as necessary. To the extent required. To the extent required. Pramanam is praman. Why so? Reason is because Anubhavavasanatvat Bhuta Vastu Vishayatvacha Brahmadnyanasya. Brahmadnyana is the one whose avasana, avasana means end, final, is where? In the Anubhava. What is Anubhava? Brahma Sakshatkara, direct cognition of Brahma. And Sakshatkara, what does that Sakshat mean? Anyanapekshaya, without the dependence on anything. What is that other thing not expected? So that is what is the other thing that is not expected? Pramana and other things. That is just Pramana is not is it. Also, what is finally, even the Antakarna is not expected. Akhandartha bodhaka vakya, not a Akhandakara vritti that we had seen. So therefore that is what is Sakshat, direct. So without the help of any other means whatsoever, including Pramana and also Pramata, the knower. So that is a Anubhava Avasanatva. Why so? Because it is Bhuta Vastu Vishayatvacha. Brahmadhyana is about a thing which already exists. A lot of things are involved here. You know what is that? He is trying to draw the contrast with the Dharma. in the dharma jidnyasa, not bhuta vastu. Bhuta vastu means siddha vastu, existing thing. There it is abhuta vastu, asiddha vastu. See, you worked for heaven. You want to work for heaven, I know. So, you want to go to heaven? At least you have to tell in this class. See, at least means Swarga is not necessary. So that is, of course, that much Viveka is there. If you feel that Swarga is necessary, take to Viveka Vairagya, revise Viveka Vairagya. Don't worry. See, one thing, you don't aspire for heaven. Even if you don't aspire for heaven, by the Shravana that we have already done, Punya is so much. Suppose if Atma Jnana is not gained, already bank balance is there. Okay, what bank balance is there? Punya balance is already there aside. It will take care, because see, Papa or Punya, unless Atma Jnana is gained and Ahankara is eliminated, even whether you want it or not, they will come to you. So therefore, it already insured. Okay. So it is already insured. So, and no, we have not taken to Yajnayagas, etc. You need not take Yajnayagas. Who told you that one? That means only Yajnayagas only can give you punya. You know that other day we told that taxi driver story. No, you forgot. I told in this class. I remember.
Yes.
Say one Pandit ji was doing Ramayana Katha, very devoted person, etc. And because of the punya of doing Ramayana Katha, he went to heaven. But then he found his neighboring taxi driver. And he knew this fellow has never told even Ram once by mistake also. And he goes. So Indra happened to come. He said, Indra, Devendra, this is great injustice. Whole life long I was taking the name of Lord Rama and doing Ramayana Katha, and I have earned this heaven. But I know this taxi driver who was my neighbor only. Neighbor only as such. He never took the. I told him, Baba, at least take some this 3 times Ram Nama, because I know him very well. But he never bothered at Ram. How come he can come here? This injustice. You know what Indra said? See, look, he was a reckless driver. And when he was driving recklessly, the taxi was flying at you. It was flying. And the passengers were, oh Rama, Govinda, Narayana, save us, save us, save us. So he made others take to Ram Nama. Therefore he got. There are many methods. You need not for heaven. There is the only. This is Sardarji joke, okay? It works. It works. There is no one and the same method to go to heaven. So that being the case, that is having done the karma, you need not take to Yajnayagas to earn the punya. Shravana itself is there. Jidnyasurapi yogasya shabda brahmati vartate. Lord Krishna has told. Yogasya jidnyasu. What is the yoga? This knowledge, absorption of the mind in the Atma Swarupa. He has not gained, but he wants to gain it. Shabda brahmati vartate. He crosses beyond the range of Shabda Brahma. Do you know what is Shabda Brahma? Vedas, the Karma Kanda. Karma Kanda, which specifies Agnihotra to where? Ashwamedha Yaga, in terms of lot of punya to acquire the heavens. So he says that he crosses over means he has no need of Shabda Brahma, he has no need of Karma Kanda, he has no need of karmas to earn the punya to go to heaven. Why? That Jidnyasutva, Shravana, manana, even if not taken to nididhyasana, that its punya itself will surpass the punya one can acquire from other karmas. So therefore it already insured as such, so there is nothing else. But he says, so in the dharma jidnyasa, swarga is siddha or asiddha, bhuta or abhuta. Siddha means existent, asiddha means non-existent, bhuta means existent, na bhuta means non-existent. When you do the yajna yaga, is the swarga accomplished?
No.
Why? Let us say you have performed pakka without any flaw. So certainly punya is to earn credit. But to get that phala, specific desha is there, kala is there. What is the kala? So long as this body is there, it is not possible. Dvesha, desha, not this place. Where? Heaven. So all this, you have got visa, but still the date is there. Traveling date is fixed as such. So it is there, therefore that is what. So therefore it is abhuta. Now come on, you are so impatient, this person is so impatient, let us say, he did Ashwamedha Yaga flawless. And he is so impatient to have the heaven right now. Is it possible? Can you experience? Why can't you experience? This person who has, let us say, done a particular yaga to earn the heaven, and he has done it properly, he is eligible to go to heaven. So because eligible to go to heaven, now he cannot experience the heaven because heaven is yet to be born for him. Yet to be born for him means he is yet to reach the heaven. Immediately he can't reach. Why? Only prarabdha, when the prarabdha of this body is over, then only he can go there. Is it not? Means in dharma jidnyasa, the phala is not available for experiencing at the time you are trying to know the means of doing that karma. What is dharma jidnyasa? Desire to know dharma. Dharma means what? The relative good in terms of kriya, pravartaka, nivartaka, vakya. This should be done, this should not be done, etc. Is it not that way? So that means when you are asserted, oh, to go to heaven, I have to do this yaga. And how? Based on the Vedas. Is the heaven born?
No.
Is it available experience? No. It is what? It is bhavya, still to come into existence. What about Brahma? Are going to create Brahma? Already exists. So already exists. Why do you want knowledge? Samanyataha, no, visheshataha, not know. I am, I know, but I am Brahma Sarupa, free from samsara, I don't know. So therefore, jidnyasya bheda is the distinction between Brahma to be known, distinction between the heaven to be gained, that is jidnyasya. So therefore in both places you can't equate the pramana. Pramana doesn't determine the nature of the thing to be known. Even Purusha Buddhi also doesn't determine, it is determined by the Vastu. All these now are going to be handled in detail. Take this, Tika. After Neti, Jidnyase dharme iva, Jidnyase brahmani iti vyakheyam. As in the case of Jidnyasya dharma. What is dharma? The relative good taught by taking to or abstaining from certain kriyas. Taking to kriya means vidhi. Abstaining from some kriya means nisheda. So therefore, the relative good that, of course, this I had told this already. This one the relative good taught by taking to or abstaining from kriya. So that is what is dharme. Dharme iva. Jidnyase brahmani iti vakhem. We have already seen this. That is in the bhashya, dharma jidnyasayam iva, the meaning has to be taken as Jidnyase dharme iva. And next page, Brahma Jidnyasayam iva has to be taken as Jidnyase Brahmani. Iva is not there, only Brahman Jidnyase Brahmani. Now it says Anubhavavasanatva. What was told? In Shruti, in the Dharma Jidnyasa, what is the Sahakari Pramana? Shruti, Linga, Vakya, all those things. Whereas in the Brahma Jidnyasa, not only these 6, but Manana, Anubhava, all these are also what? Pramana. So that is what he says. And why? What is the reason? He says, Brahma Jnanasya Anubhavavasanatva. Brahma Jnana ends in Anubhava. What is the Anubhava? Meaning gives Tikaka. Anubhavaha Brahma Sakshatkarakhyaha Vidvat Anubhavaha. The meaning of Anubhava. Anubhavavasanatva, the meaning is what? Brahma Sakshatkarakhyaha means that which is in the form of Brahma Sakshatkara, or also Vidvad Anubhavaha, the Atma Anubhava, Brahma Anubhava of who? Vidvan. Vidvan here is not scholar, Vidvan is Jnani. Not only simply Jnani, who is Jnana Nishtha. So that is what is Anubhavaha. What is Adi? Anubhavadayaha is that Adi. Adi Padat Manana Nididhyasanam Eva. Manana Nididhyasanayoho Graha. So Nididhyasanayoho Graha. So therefore I say, so what Graha means to be taken to. By Adi in Anubhavadaya. This Anubhavadayaha word is the first line of Bhashya 52. Kintu Shrutyadayaha Anubhavadaya. So you have to be very careful which Adi etc. because Anubhava comes twice there. We are now dealing with the Anubhavadayaha on the first line of the Bhashya, page 52. Anubhava is Brahma Sakshatkara Vidvat Anubhava. Adi stands for Adipadat Manana Nididhyasanayoho Graha. Manana Nididhyasana has to be taken to. So these are the Graha. Now the question, Tatra Hetum Aha. Sir, what is the reason? In Dharma Jidnyasa, what is the Sahakari Pramana? Shutyadi 6 Sahakari Pramana. Here, not only 6 but additional, what are those? Manana, Mananadi and Anubhava. Nididhyasana also comes. So why so? What is the why such a distinction? The reason is the nature of Brahma Jnana. What is the nature of Brahma Jnana? Anubhavavasanatva. Bhuta vastu vishayatvacha Brahma Jnana. Brahma Jnana is something which whose final is Anubhava. Already meaning of Anubhava same. Brahma Sakshatkara. So, and Bhuta Vastu, all these are going to be explained as such here and also Panchapadika. Muktyartham Brahmajnanasya Saksha Shabdasya Saksha, that Anubhavavasantvat is explained. Muktyartham, for the sake of Mukti, so for the sake of Mukti, Brahmajnanasya Shabdasya, Brahmajnana, which is Shabda. Notice Shabda, Shutya Pratipadita, that which is born of Shabda means that which is unfolded by Shruti. Shutya Pratipaditasya Shabdasya Sakshatkaravasanatvapekshana. This apekshana, this necessity, this requirement is there. What is that? It should be, its avasana must be where? In Sakshatkara. Sakshatkara, direct cognition. So that is called as Brahmavagati. So that is what Sakshatkara was. Why so? Because Pratyak Bhuta Siddha Brahma Gocharatvena Sakshatkara Falakatva Sambhava. Reason is, please tell me, what is the topic of this Brahmajnana? See, Brahmajnanasya. Brahmajnana, beginning, how, what is it? Shabda. Shabda means Shutya Pratipadita. So for that, he says, it should culminate in Sakshatkara. Why? Because what is the Vishaya, subject of Brahmajnana? Brahma. And what is that Brahma? Where is that Brahma? He says, this is Brahma. Pratyak Bhuta. Pratyak Bhuta means that which is Pratyagatma Swarupa. Pratyak Bhuta means that which is Pratyagatma Swarupa. Give me other word for this. Pratyagatma Swarupa. Aparoksha. Aparoksha. That Brahma is Pratyagatma Swarupa means it is Aparoksha. Again, Aparoksha. But where is it? When will I get it? किधर जाना पड़ेगा? कैलाश मानस सरोवर यात्रा जाएंगे? Says Siddha. You forget Brahma. Pratyagatma is Siddha or Asiddha? Do you come to BrahmaSutra class to find out whether Atma is there or not? I am there or not? No. I say, says Siddha Brahma Gocharatvena means Gochara means Vishaya. That Brahma Jnana has the Vishaya of Pratyagatma Swarupa, Aparoksha Swarupa, Siddha Brahma, the existing Brahma. Falakatva, again, therefore, Sakshatkara Falakatva Sambhava. This knowledge is about the thing which already exists. Not only exists, it is verily my Swarupa. Is it available for Anubhava or not?
Yes.
Swarga is Abhuta, Asiddha is not available for experience at the time you are ascertaining the means to gain the Swarga. Whereas Atma Brahma, when you take to Brahma Jidnyasa, when you are ascertaining the Swarupa of Brahma, is it available for gaining Anubhava or not?
Yes.
Two things I had told in the beginning, in the Avagati context. Whatever available as Pratyaksha, direct perception, and whatever that is available as Aparoksha, its knowledge necessarily demands Yathartha Anubhava. So that is the nature of the knowledge. What can we do about it? For Pratyaksha Vastu and Aparoksha Vastu, Jnana has to conform to what? Yathartha Anubhava. Why? Vastu is available for experience. In Anumana, Vastu is not available for experience. That's what he says. Suppose you wanted some fire to cook, some in forest somewhere you lost your matchbox, and you saw the smoke. You ascertained there is fire, but your problem is not so. What is your problem? Pratyaksha. Because you want direct fire. What you have to do? You have to climb up and then go in the valley, and from where the smoke has come, get the fire. Likewise, here Aparoksha. This Brahma I am Samsari is Paroksha or Aparoksha?
Aparoksha.
Whenever in the morning when I stand in front of the mirror to brush it, I find my face elongated. Therefore, I must be sorrowful. Is it that way?
No.
Huh? You have to wait every day morning till brushing, whether you are sorrowful or thing. Or suppose when you are happy, you have to find out a mirror to find out whether I am happy or not. Oh, my mouth is wide, therefore I am happy. It is what? Pratyaksha or Paroksha or Aparoksha or something else. I will not tell something else.
Aparoksha Pratyaksha.
Pratyek, Sakshi Pratyaksha. It is Sakshi Pratyaksha. Directly experienced, self-evident. I am sorrowful, I am happy is self-evident, is it not? So therefore, again, something to, that is, if I am samsari is self-evident, Shruti tells me that you are Brahma, free from samsara. But I am experiencing myself to be samsari. This is a big Purapaksha in the modern Vedanta, especially when it is taught in English. That's why Panchapadika etc. had to be brought. That is why I had taken about 33 plus 10, 43 hour session Jnana Swarupa Vichara in 2 camps. But the main thing was in one camp 33 hours said such a thing. Because Jnana Swarupa, the nature of Jnana is not known properly, all confusions arise. Anubhava not required, I say, for many things. So that is there. In the context of Brahmavagati, we have seen to some extent. Now let us hear it from horse's mouth itself. Panchapadika who, Padmapada Acharya. And see, what is required is open mind. If one has already concluded on some flimsy ground, so you can't. And one other thing, if the person is not available, what can you do? They say you can wake up a sleeping person, but you can't wake up person who is pretending to be asleep, is it not? So like that. So that is the case. So you will see that in detail as well. Actually, this modern Purapaksha is not presented properly. These people, they logically tie up and then present this thing what? Brahma Jidnyasa doesn't need Anubhava. They give the reasons. Modern only they say Vedanta is Pramana, independent Pramana, therefore what is that? Anubhava is not. No, here they go thoroughly. That means this is how it is there, and then we will know how it is so. Now take it. See? Sakshatkara falakatva sambhava means the Vishaya of Brahma Jnana is aparoksha pratyak bhuta. Brahma means it is bhuta vastu, available as such, and sakshatkara falakatva sambhava. Because it is aparoksha, it is available for direct anubhava. Say sambhava. Tadartham for sakshatkara, Brahma sakshatkara, Brahma anubhava. What is required? Mananadi apeksha yukta. Necessity apeksha, requirement. Necessity of manana adi. What is that? Manana is reflection. Adi for nididhyasana, anubhava. All these are required. Now, the main thing. He is drawing the contrast between Dharma Jidnyasa and Brahma Jidnyasa. Why manana and anubhava is necessary here, where in Brahma Jidnyasa and not in Dharma Jidnyasa, the contrast will be drawn.
Vajranno apivataya manaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Vishwam pashyati karya karanataya swaswami sambandhataha shishyacharya tathaiva pitruhu Ratyatmana vedataha swapne jagrati vaya esha purusho maya paribhramitaha शुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिम् श्रुतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं परम् अतिकल्याणरूपत्वात् नित्यकल्याणसंश्रयात् स्मर्तॄणां वरदत्वाच्च ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं विदुः